Kiki 4 times, back with another interview. And I got Sasha Go Hard.
What it do?
And I'm going to be asking her questions, okay? We're going to get to know who is Sasha, okay? So the first one is balance motherhood in your career.
It's super easy. My daughter, like, really give me all the gas I need to keep going, so it's easy. You know, she's priority, like, my daughter before anything, so, like, when I make sure she's straight, then I'll be able to do everything else, so it's not hard.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was it like growing up in Chicago?
Growing up in Chicago, it was pretty cool. I lived and born in Chicago all my life, so a lot of crazy stuff, but I'll say that it was cool. You know, my mom, she kept me and my siblings close together, so, you know, we had each other. We didn't have to go outside and, you know, face a lot of battles. So, yeah, it was pretty cool.
And since you're a female rapper in the industry, what advice can you give to other artists who are looking to be in the industry as well?
Advice I could give to upcoming female artists, right?
Yes.
Just, you know,
people might try them.
yeah, it's always gonna be people, mostly guys, like trying you, you know, expecting you to do stuff for work, or you know, like just trying you, especially these bad like myself, you know. But you gotta just stand your ground, and you know, when it comes down to the music, just do what makes you happy. Like, don't do what you see other people doing. Like, what's for you is for you, and be authentic. Ain't no need to fake it. You know, a lot of people fake it till they make it, but I made it very far in my career, still to this day, just being myself, a genuine person. Just be genuine, you know, consistent. Most importantly, be consistent. But give yourself breaks too at the same time.
Right.
Yeah.
Definitely consistency, and that's what I'm working on right now.
Yeah, you have to be consistent. Just be consistent. Stay in these people's face. Like, stay yourself, authentic. That's really it.
How did Glory Girl change your life?
How did Glory Girl change my life? The fact that, you know, Chief Keef and the Glory Boys, they took off and I was right there with them. It was like an easy ride for me too, you know, like, so it was a beautiful situation. Like, you know, that's the beginning of Sasha Go Hard. So if you know that I was a Glory Girl, like, yeah, you definitely saw the beginning, and I look at me now.
Okay. So what advice did Chief Keef, like, that you have received from Chief Keef? Well, that wasn't the name at the time, but
yeah. I always remember Chief Keef told me one time, and I actually was letting hear one of my raps. And he just told me, like, don't rap so hard. You know, like, and when he told me that, like, I listened to him, like, he didn't even blow up at that point. But it was the fact that he was so creative and such a, like, I was in the studio with him most of the time, so just watching him just record and run through these songs, it was just like someone who I feel like advice meant something. So he just told me, like, you know, I don't have to rap hard on every song, so that kind of like also branched me away from the drill, and I started getting into different lanes, so it made me just look at myself like, oh, you know, I don't have to rap hard all the time. Like, let me get into the love songs or the EDM songs, pop songs, like, so that's really how I got into all that.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna switch it up, and I have a question. Which restaurant have the best food? Baba's or Baba's or Harold's?
Ooh. Baba's or Harold's? That's crazy, because like Harold's, I mean, I think that they sell other food than chicken.
Right.
But Baba's got, man, you can go to Baba's, you can get a chicken, a Philly. I'm gonna go with Baba's on this, because I don't want to eat chicken all the time, so I want to be able to have options.
I'm gonna just say Baba's because that's all I see on my TikTok cornbread.
Baba's.
Baba's, yeah. What was it like having the opportunity to work with, well, to be around Rick Ross?
It was amazing. Like, I still love Rick Ross, but back then, like, I love him. Like, he made me feel like a boss, for real. So I remember when I was on, well, Rocky Fresh, who was his artist, I did a song with him, and they had brought me out. I think we was in New York or something. And all I know is when me and Rocky Fresh performed our song, somebody came and got me like, somebody want to meet you. And I was just like, I know this is not about to happen. So it was Rick Ross. And it was just, he made me feel so comfortable. Like, he treated me like I was just a regular person. Like, you know, I felt he was a regular person. He was just nice. He was giving me that boss talk. Like, I'm like, okay, you know, stuff that I'll never forget what he said, you know. And even like being in his section, I was around Meek Mills, DJ Khaled. Like, it's a picture. You saw the picture?
I was like, oh yeah, I saw like the picture, and then I watched your interviews, and I saw there was like, you know how interviews do like little slideshows of
it was raw though, very raw.
You could tell. What is something you would have told your younger self?
Oh my God, I would have told my younger self, stay out my feelings, take nothing personal in the business. It's hard to say that though. You know, sometimes you have to like look at situations like you buggish, like you know. But being in your feelings as an artist, you gotta understand that it's business. Like, you know, even with friends and family, it's just business. But I just would have told my younger self, like, don't be too emotional. Like, I go hard in the booth, but I'm really a like soft, sweet person. And I feel like I'm good to everybody, so I really expect people to be the same way with me, and it don't always work out like that.
Right.
So that's definitely one of the main things I would have told myself. Like, don't take everything personal.
So you said that you made different music. So what would you say, like, what are you trying to aim for with your music?
Because I'm a versatile person, it's always hard to just stick with one type of sound with me. But at the moment, like, I'm just on my soft girl, pretty girl. I ain't really on the hard rap, drill rap, none of that. Like, I just want to speak I just want to make the girls feel good about themselves.
Right.
So that's what I'm on right now. Like, I have a lot of music. A lot of unreleased music that's touching on a lot of subjects about, like, you know, just standing up as beautiful women.
Yeah. So what did you learn from DJ Ken?
What I learned from DJ Ken, it's funny because when I started being around DJ Ken, I had just started college, and I went to college, and I'm like, I don't feel right about this. This is not where I want to be. I wasn't happy there. I wanted to be in the studio. So I canceled my classes, like probably the same week I started. And he was like, you shouldn't have did that. Like, you need to go to school. And that's probably the only thing I learned from him. He really was like a talkative person a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was a workaholic. He definitely was like on his business. So, but that's what he told me. I didn't really learn too much.
Is it an artist that you would like to work with?
I want to work with, I love JT, Lotto. I love female rap, like female rappers that rap. I would choose JT and Lotto because they rap. Like, they rap, like they talk that shit. Like, I love that. I can't stand basic ass raps. And it's crazy because a lot of people love all my old music, like when I first came out, but I just feel like, why? Not why, but me personally, I don't like that shit I used to talk about.
Okay. What is the craziest thing you experienced in the industry?
The craziest thing I experienced in the industry, Ooh, when I went to Paris, I went to my show. Then this guy was there, a fan or whatever. He gave me some roses and a letter. You know, I'm a sweet person. I'm just thinking like, oh, okay, thank you so much. You know, woo, woo. I leave the show, probably like an hour later or something. Go back to my hotel. He's standing outside of my hotel.
He follows you?
I don't know. Like, but I'm like, I'm not staying at this hotel. Like, it was a whole big thing because we was in Paris.
Right.
Like, so that was so crazy. It was so scary too. Like, I'm like, no, they had to change my hotels. Like, I was low-key pregnant out there. So I was dealing with, so I was throwing up. The food was different over there. So I was just dealing with a lot. I was freaking. I'm like, I'm ready to go home. I don't feel comfortable. He scared me.
I mean, that would have scared me too. Like, see, that's why I can't wait to get my gun license because do it, try it.
Yes, definitely get it, girl. For real.
What is your favorite brand?
Clothing brand?
Something that's your go-to.
Oh my God. It's so crazy. I got like designer stuff and I don't even wear it. I don't even touch it. Like perfume, purses, like shoes, I don't even touch it. I like Victoria's Secret perfume. My favorite clothing brand. I wear a lot of American Eagle stuff. Okay. I like how they pins fit my body.
Well, you say that you're not too much into the name brand stuff. That be like people that be like designer down.
Yeah.
Just for
like, nah. I get it, but it's just like
you don't gotta wear your money.
Yeah, the shoes don't be comfortable. It's none of that. Like, it's just, and I'm a low key person. I don't like being too flashy. I don't like a lot of attention, and stuff. So I don't know. Oh yeah, you know what? Let me go back. My favorite, I got a brand deal with them too, Akira.
Okay, I like that.
You see my pictures in my shows, and when I be looking fine and fine, I'm wearing Akira head to toe.
Okay.
Shout out to Akira. I love it. Appreciate y'all.
Oh, you need a fashion no deal. So when you get that fashion no deal, I love fashion no deal.
Okay, I got you.